Bullet Club Gold. Tonight is your chance for some real gold. Come and get it.
You're welcome for your resurgence and relevancy, but it ends tonight in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Top guys, out.
Tonight is the night. You're looking at the new AEW Tag Team Champions.
That's right, the Bang Bang Gang is getting a heaping of gold. Top guys out, guns up.
Ruby Soho may have hurt me in the past, but tonight I'm only focused on one thing, and that's bringing my big hair, big smile, and big fight, so I can walk home with an even bigger trophy.
Tonight on Collision, I'm gonna reclaim what was rightfully mine the first time by beating Willow and winning the Owen Hart Foundation tournament.
Tonight, I'm going to prove exactly why I am absolute Ricky Starks, and I'm going to do that against you, CM Punk. You're looking at the new Owen Hart tournament winner.
Tonight, Ricky Starks, tie your boots on a little bit tighter, because the air up here is a little bit thinner and the water is a whole hell of a lot deeper. Tonight, we find out if you can sink or swim.
Welcome everyone to Aew Collision from the historic Scotiabank Saddledome, deep in the heart of the Calgary Stampede. It's Ian Riccaboni, Nigel McGuinness for a night of championships and celebration. Right now we're going to take it ringside to Dasha for our opening contest.
The opening contest is a 2 out of 3 falls match with a 60-minute time limit, and it is for the AEW World Tag Team Championship. Introducing first, at a combined weight of 422 pounds, the team of Switchblade Jay White and Rock Hard Juice Robinson, Bullet Club Gold.
Nigel, last week, Bullet Club Gold earned this title shot by virtue of winning an eliminator bout. You see Switchblade on the left, Rock Hard on the right, 2-0 here in tag team competition in AEW.
Yeah, certainly have to be happy with the way the match turned out, but here we are in the Saddle Dome, and forget about good old JR, here we are with brand new IR.
Nigel, you flatter me. This is in celebration of the Stampede going on right here in AEW's debut in the beautiful city of Calgary, Alberta, Canada, and this is what we saw last week, Nigel.
Well, indeed, the challengers using their guile without breaking any rules. They divided and they conquered. With Wheeler on the outside, the Bang Bang Gang took their shot, boom, and picked up the victory to earn a title opportunity tonight.
A rare unforced error from FTR. Bullet Club beating them at their own game.
Say it what it is, the Bang Bang Gang got the win, and tonight they could get another.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 442 pounds, they are the AEW World Tag Team Champions, Dax Harwood and Cash Wheeler, FTR.
Nigel, last week, FTR sullen, sunk by the loss to the Bullet Club Gold. They were immediately approached by White and Robinson, who called their shot. They wanted 2 out of 3 falls, which to me could be a mistake. FTR historically 6-2 in 2 out of 3 fall matches for the title.
Historically so. Everything else even. Apples to oranges. FTR might be considered the favourites. Oh, take a look at this.
See, we match. We're all
desperately trying to curb the favour of the Calgary faithful here. They realise their backs are against the wall. You've got 2 fine, real cowboys in the ring there in Bullet Club Gold, who are ready to kick their spurs into action tonight.
FTR, the 11th AEW Tag Team Champions, second reign as champions. To me, Nigel, their matches against the Young Bucks, the Briscoes, Aussie Open, they were to create their own legacy. Tonight, though, they got to pull from a different bag of tricks. A bag of hate. A bag. Oh, come on.
Oh, I love it.
Look at this. Jay White has commandeered.
Yes. Don't give it back to him. Don't give it back to him.
Oh, come on.
I heard you got that hat on layaway.
Layaway? Got it from one of the beautiful vendors. This beautiful city of Calgary, such good hosts. As that's what it's all about. The AEW World Tag Team titles on the line. To me, as I was making my point before the former IWGP Heavyweight Champion so kindly took my hat, you see referee Paul Turner. FTR, I think you're right, Nigel. Their backs are against the wall, but they're fighting from a position of hate, fighting from a position of frustration, whereas those other matches were to cement their legacy.
Yeah, it's definitely a different feeling for this matchup. There's an old adage and a cliche as well, but pride comes before the fall. Will it be top guys out on the AEW Tag Team title picture?
You can cut the anticipation with the Night Fear. AEW's debut here at this historic arena, the Saddle Dome.
Ooh, look at this.
And you see Wheeler and Robinson. Crowd firmly in the camp of FTR fans. Stay with us immediately following Collision. Battle of the Belt 7 coming your way.
Whoa, boy.
3 straight hours of live action, Nigel.
What a night of action ahead. 3 title matches to end things off tonight. But what a great one to get things started.
Starting things off here, Dax Harwood. There you see Wheeler. Dax going to start things off with the Switchblade. Jay White, a man who main evented at Madison Square Garden.
Sold out Madison Square Garden by the sound of things.
Oh, and he sure took all the credit in the world for that. And tonight, he's breathing with the Switchblade. I bet he'll take credit for this.
Look how they are frustrating the champions. Bit of a wry smile on the face of Wheeler as he imitates one of Canada's greatest professional wrestlers of all time, Bret the Hitman Hart.
And tonight, a celebration of his brother, the late great Owen Hart. We will crown 2 Owen Hart Foundation tournament winners. A clothesline misses Harwood now to the outside. And a lap around.
Oh, showboating.
Oh, and a chest bump, okay.
Have your fun now, fellas. Bullet Club Gold are ready to take their shot.
I had the moment to speak to Jay White before tonight's bout, Nigel, and before he immediately escorted me out of his locker room. He had mentioned that the Gun Club, he has barred them from ringside. He wants to do it on his own here tonight with Juice Robinson. Of course, the finals of the women's tournament here tonight. Ruby Soho, Willow Nightingale will meet. And then, of course, on the men's side, we will see CM Punk and Ricky Starks.
Whoa, what a night for absolute Ricky Starks. Oh, take a look.
Oh.
The loquacious and sharp-tongued Jay White trying to get in the head, quite literally, of Harwood.
And nice drop down here. Jay White. Oh, look at this. Inside cradle looking for the first cover here, too. 2 count only. Paul Turner, perfect position. Other side headlock takeover. Who do you think this fast pace benefits the most in the early goings, Nigel?
It's hard to really pick an advantage at that stage. Both of these teams have incredible cardio. World-class, top-tier tag teams. If there is a difference, you've got to give the champions some advantage. Can't lose their titles. Hold on a second.
Oh, look at this nice series of drop downs. Jay White, hip toss. Got it. And another arm drag.
You know, people talk about 2 out of 3 falls. The conventional wisdom is you don't want to mistake early. You can't afford to go a fall down. Well, I'll be honest with you. One time where you can't afford to go a fall down is in a traditional match. I say in a 2 out of 3 falls match, take some risks early. The real difference is how you respond to the first fall. If you lose it, you've got to change your mindset. If you win it, you've got to push that gas pedal.
As we see Juice Robinson, the legal man. And we move to Cash Wheeler here. Look at the gun show. Looks like you, Nigel.
I will take that compliment, certainly. Wheeler, very well put together. Solid, powerful. Cornerstone of FTR.
Collar and elbow tie up here. 2 out of 3 falls, Nigel. I mentioned the record of FTR standing at 6-2. It was almost a year ago to the day where the FTR defeated the Briscoes in a Ring of Honor World Tag Team title match, including the late, great Jay Briscoe. Why do you think Bullet Club Gold has called their shot cover for this type of match?
I think they want to beat the champions at their own game. I think they want to win the titles in a way there can be no doubt, no asterisks once they earn those titles.
Juice Robinson here, former IWGP United States champion, decorated IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team champion, did so with David Finlay. Oh, back elbow, caught into a backslide. 2 and first fall almost on the horizon there. Nice drop down, Robinson. Oh! Ooh. And we talked about the FTR unforced error. That might have been one there from Juice Robinson.
A good start for the champions.
And right now, FTR in the driver's seat. Fans, right now, we're going to go to picture-in-picture. Don't go anywhere.
No, I'm not okay.
So definitely a good start for the champions as Bullet Club Gold doing the right thing here, Ian. They're taking all the momentum away from the champion as now the official Paul Turner gets up to 5. Can he count to 10?
Well, I believe we're going to find out as Bullet Club Gold may look to stretch things as much as possible to get as much of a breather as they can here.
Nothing wrong with that.
Absolutely not. I remember a couple of pure matches of yours where you took the 20 count. Oh, look at this. Wheeler coming back in right by the hair of Robinson. And, oh!
Wow.
Unloading here.
No question in my mind that FTR, the best tag team in the world today. They are synergistic, well-oiled, mechanized. Oh!
And as if right on cue, Nigel, the nice drop to hold into the elbow there.
But do they have that edge? Do they want to hold on to the titles as much as Bullet Club Gold want to take them?
Oh, swing and a miss there. Juice Robinson, a big match tag team fighter. And again, inside the heads of FTR. And fans still to come. Owen Hart Foundation, the finals of the women's side. Ruby Soho, Willow Nightingale. 2 former friends go at it, and Ricky Starks looks to meet the moment. Can he dethrone the former world champion CM Punk in the finals on the men's side?
This has been a great start, as I said, for the champions FTR, but Bullet Club Gold, mark my words, they have a strategy, they have a game plan, and they're going to wait to the absolute perfect opportunity to enact it. Oh boy.
White connected with a forearm.
Getting in the head of the champions.
Nice collar and elbow, and it amazes me, Nigel, Jay White and Juice Robinson keep going back to wrestling, which is interesting. Usually they look for some sort of edge with maybe a thumb to the eye, a poke to the...
I know what you're trying to say, Ian. Jay White, trained as a young lion in New Japan, has excelled since then. This man knows the basics better than anyone.
Aew Collision is back at the historic Saddle Dome, and during the break, Nigel, it's been all Bullet Club Gold.
It certainly has. A nice trip there from Harwood. This a 2 out of 3 falls match for the AEW Tag Team titles. Wow. 0 falls apiece thus far. As Harwood here.
2, that side Russian leg sweep, and homage perhaps to Bret the Hitman Hart. Tonight we celebrate the legacy of the late great Owen Hart. And fans, AEW takes over Chicago Wednesday, August 30th at the Now Arena. Dynamite and Rampage. Heck, it's an AEW week in Chicago. Saturday, September 2nd for Collision United Center, and All Out Sunday, September 3rd. Tickets went on sale yesterday, AEWTIX.com. We hope to see you there in the Windy City.
Well, there we go.
And Harwood.
You see, Harwood took a look at Robinson straight away in the face.
And I'm not one who's in the bag for FTR.
Look at Harwood's head.
Oh.
Hey, come on.
Now,
referee, turn around.
I can't agree with this. You're right, Nigel.
Turn around.
And that shows you.
Those dirty dogs.
That shows you just how in the minds of FTR Bullet Club Gold is. When's the last time you saw that from Harwood?
Look at the look on Harwood's face. He was being facetious.
As we see here off the ropes, big elbow dropping Jay White. Quick tag made to Wheeler. Harwood standing by for some tag team combination. Big leg drop there. Cover, lateral press, 2 and White. A master of where he's at all times in the ring, Nigel.
Ring awareness, certainly a huge factor in tag team matches. Oh, not just making the rope, but also right there to make a tag to your partner when you are hurt.
Oh, and here comes these jabs with a little bit more juice on each one. Oh, the left hand from God, and he's won titles with that, Nigel. That left hand put him over the finish line for the IWGP United States title.
Robinson, a wild man.
And a side headlock takeover. And this is still very early on in the match. I like the patience with Juice Robinson here, Nigel. Hits the big move and continues to wear down. He realizes this is at least 2 falls.
Absolutely, he realizes with good cause, FTR, the best tag team in the world. They're not getting beaten 2 straight falls quickly. We're in for a long night.
Nice shoulder tackle. Wheeler leapfrogging to beauty. Holds up.
Oh, he's got
Robinson,
caught.
trap. 2. It's Wheeler. 2. Could it be? No, just a 2 count there. Both men back to their feet. Robinson swinging a miss, and Wheeler, oh! Rides him high on the high angle. 2.
The pace of this one has been lightning quick thus far. This speaks to the cardio of both these teams. Hold on again.
Oh, nice trap. Body scissors. 2 and whoa! 2 3/4.
Oh boy!
Wow! Shades of the great Stampede star, the British Bulldog, Davey Boy Smith. Tag made. It's Dax Harwood now.
They're not far from the old Hart house and the old Hart dungeon as well.
And another knife edge connects. Match returns to the inside. Whoa, bow. Nigel, I was going to ask, how does that feel? But I think we all felt that collectively.
You know, a picture tells the story.
As the great Rod Stewart once said, absolutely, Dax Harwood in the corner.
I think I ever heard that one.
It's a great album, just as the symphony we're seeing between these 2 teams is here. Oh! Thud to the chest.
How about a symphony? That was a cacophony. A percussion of that chop into the chest. Robinson is being brutalized at the hands of Harwood. Whoa.
Whoa.
This is all well and good, but it's not getting the first fall for Harwood.
Oh, beautiful snap suplex into the leg drop there. Lateral press cover. Just a 1 count there.
Just a 1 count in. What does that tell you?
To me, that is a sign that Robinson needs to make a tag, Nigel, that he is ready to go. He's ready to get Jay White in. He usually gets that extra breath on 2 and then kicks out. He trusts himself. I think he's losing that trust right now.
Not in the slightest. He kicked out on 1 to tell Dax Harwood, this is going to be a long night for you, buddy.
Still to come, of course, the Owen Hart Foundation women's and men's finals. We will see Ruby Soho, Willow Nightingale, former tag team partners Nigel, meet in the finals.
That's right, Ruby Soho going out in the final last year. And then what about that?
Whoa.
The Kings of the Black Throne will be here tonight.
And you see the men's final. Ricky Starks trying to meet the moment. He has 5 wins against former world champions. Can he make it 6 tonight in the men's final of the Owen Hart Foundation tournament? And Harwood here. Oof. These exchanges. And what a series of shots.
Robinson out on his feet, had to take a knee.
It's amazing, Nigel, in the first 20 minutes of this bout, we have seen high-paced, fast-paced action. We went to technical wrestling, brawling, We've seen just about it all here. It's led to the champions in control at this moment.
Well, these are the sort of matches that the tag teams that FTR aspired towards. The Midnight Express, the Brainbusters, they were masters of these sorts of matches.
And Juice with some life. Trying to get the adrenaline going, the oxygen flowing here. Ducks down to Dax. It's Robinson sending Dax into the post.
Whoa, game changer. The official is getting on Robinson, but there was nothing wrong with that, nothing illegal.
Again, meeting the opportunity, Nigel, just like they did right here at Collision last week. Robinson needs to make a tag. He's found fortune. Can he find White? He does.
I think it's Harwood that needs to make a tag. The left shoulder of Harwood is certainly hurt now.
Oh.
Look at the way. White is throwing those chops in, not flat to the chest. He's aiming for that shoulder with those chops. Pinpoint precision and a veteran experience.
And this is a man who's been to the top of the singles mountain. It's been a goal of his to reconstruct Bullet Club Gold in his image. It would go a long way to defeat FTR to accomplish that goal here tonight. But no! Ooh. Nobody home. DDT! We're 15 minutes in. We don't hear our first fall. Could this be it? Series of DDTs from White.
Electing not to cover Harwood. He had to realize if he covered Harwood there, Wheeler was going to break up that pinfall straight away. Better to pounce again.
Eyes in the back of his head. Jay White with Harwood. Plants him down. Spicoli driver. Outside leg hooks. 2 and wow.
Wheeler was slow to try to break up that pinfall. The champions, they came out of the gates fast. And by the looks of things, Ian, they've spent some energy.
Certainly have, and White has that amazing cardio. No stranger to 60-minute bouts, going into the 75-minute territory on occasion. It's Harwood, the back elbow. Wow. Keeps going back to those chops. Whoa. It's Harwood. Oh! Flatliner.
Setting Harwood up.
Found something he likes here. German with the bridge. 1, 2, and Wheeler for safety, breaking things up.
FTR do not want to go one full down. You got to think they went into this match losing the last 3 pinfalls between this team. Excuse me, the last 2 pinfalls between these two teams. Bang, bang, gun, aiming for the head of the snake.
We might be breathing with the switchblade here. If Harwood's not careful, trying to break things up in the corner. It's Harwood. Oh. Wow. Ooh. And Nigel, that left shoulder may be hanging on by a thread, but he's still got that right shoulder to throw the chop. And Harwood's chops landing with a thud each and every time.
Well, how incredible this match has been thus far. And we haven't even had the first fall. Do not go anywhere. This is going to be a classic.
And this is the conditioning advantage we suspected Jay White has as Harwood puts on the brakes. White off the ropes. Oh! The match resets here. It's White. It's Harwood. Both men down in the center.
Big factor here. Who gets to their feet first?
And White trying to encourage, Robinson trying to encourage White. It's Harwood who decides to go for White. Could be a mistake. 2 and wow. Whoa. He had a split second to go for the pin or the tag, went for the pin. Instead it's Jay White with a roll up. 2 feet planted, almost got the 3 there. Quick tag made. And it's now.
Oh, they were looking for Shatter Machine. Robinson had it scouted.
Oh! White makes Wheeler breathe with the switchblade. The first fall goes to Bullet Club Gold.
The winners of the first fall, Bullet Club Gold.
Advanced Bullet Club Gold picks up the first fall. This match resumes after the commercial break. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, fans, here to Aew Collision live on TNT. The second fall in progress here, Nigel. Bullet Club Gold has to love the driver's seat they're in right now.
Amen. They certainly did a great job of absorbing the punishment from FTR early doors, picking up the victory with the intelligence of Robinson, breaking up the Shatter Machine attempt.
Oh, you see Harwood here. And we talked about the record in 2 out of 3 bouts for FTR. No strangers, though, to being down 0-1. This is a position they've been in before. They've closed the gap before.
Can you stop making excuses for the champions, Ian? Bottom line, Bullet Club Gold took their shot and they scored. And this goes back to what I originally said about 2 out of 3 falls matches. It's not so much the first fall, it's how you respond to the first fall. FTR didn't make any mistakes. Bullet Club Gold just got one up on them. Now the question is, how will FTR, how will the champions respond to being a fall down?
You see White going to work on Harwood's arm there. Of course, AEW Fight Forever. It is out. I have it on PlayStation 5, Nigel. I play it with my son. I just got the Road to Elite trophy on PlayStation 5. It's a heck of a game. It's on all your favorite systems. Switch, PS4, PS5, Xbox, and more. Walmart is a great place to get it. Oh, goodness.
Have you created a Nigel McGuinness character yet?
I'm working on it. It's got a great creative player mode. Absolutely tag made. Tell you what, Zach Riccaboni's doing work cleaning up on AEW Fight Forever as Wheeler in now. What a bout we've seen thus far. It is Bullet Club Gold up 1-0 in this tag team title 2 out of 3 fall match. Oh, and we're in the first hour of 3 live hours. The first time AEW has ever gone live for 3 straight hours.
Oh, yeah.
Here on TNT.
Don't we have a great job, Ian? Good Lord, I'd do this for free.
Don't say that too loud. Clothesline hooks the leg. 2. And of course, immediately following Collision tonight, Battle of the Belts 7 right here on TNT. You don't even have to change the channel. It'll be Lance Archer challenging Orange Cassidy for the AEW International Championship. Float over, cover here. 2. Of course, Jake the Snake Roberts, Lance Archer, they took that belt last night on Rampage. We'll also see 2 of your favorites, Nigel.
Be a hard-hitting bout, certainly, for the AEW Women's title. But can Storm hold on to the title, or will Taya Valkyrie take it from her?
To see a standing switch, it's White who plants down Wheeler. And of course, the TNT Championship. Christian, who believes he has some sort of Gollum-like grasp over the TNT title. He's taking on Shawn Spears, who is challenging for the very first time for any title in AEW as Juice Robinson. Wow, these sentons. As Robinson here hooks the leg cover. 2.
What a monumentous night it is going to be, not only first time ever, 3 full live hours AEW. 2 different shows, but also we could be crowning new AEW Tag Team Champions if Bullet Club Gold have their way and press their advantage here. And you got to think, I said earlier, it was 2 falls in the last 2 matches that Bullet Club Gold have picked up. That is now 3. That is a lot of momentum as we head into the second fall.
Certainly is. The front face lock from Robinson. It's Wheeler trying desperately to get to Dax Harwood in the corner. Wheeler using that raw strength, the power, the muscles we talked about. And it's Robinson sent for a ride. Whoop. Tag made, though. And again, there's just something left to center right now with FTR, Nigel. That is not the style of backdrop Wheeler would have made in different matches. He sent Robinson right to his partner in Jay White.
I'm not sure Wheeler had much choice in the matter at that point, Ian, to be honest with you. Couldn't choose where he's going to backdrop his opponent. He just wanted to backdrop his opponent, get over and make the tag, because there's no doubt about it. FTR is hurt, they are weakened, and they could lose those AEW Tag Team titles any second.
Oh, and that neck breaker, getting that extra pop on the way down, outside leg, 2. 2 count there.
Straight away, White positions himself between his opponent and his opponent's tag team partner. That is Pro Wrestling Tag Team 101.
And driving the boots into the midsection. It is Jay White in control. Tag made. Oh, yes! Goodness!
Whiplash.
And Harwood can only watch as Juice Robinson. Oh, right in front of our announced position. Ooh. That DDT planted on the floor. Sensing the door is open, trying to get the champion back into the ring to make the pinfall. He wants a count out here.
Wheeler's hurt. Take a look first of all. This, the whiplash underneath the bottom rope. Damage to the neck, and then the DDT on the outside. More damage. It would not surprise me to see a count-out victory here.
And Harwood.
Titles would change hands then, right?
I believe so.
That would be a decision.
We'd have to take a look at the contract cash, though. There's precedent for it. The Brainbusters did it in 1989. Arn Anderson. The knee to the throat. Front face lock here. And a snap suplex. In this electric atmosphere, lateral press. 2. Wheeler getting to the ropes here. He's going to need some of that electricity. 1. To get back into this match. Just the energy around celebrating Owen Hart. Tag made. The energy of the Calgary Stampede. Wearing the hat in honor of the celebration. In honor of my good friend JR. But no friends here as Jay White just going back to that neck and throat again. How tantalizing is it, Nigel, to find a bullseye like that Jay White has clearly found?
Oh, it can make all the difference in a matchup when you've got an opponent hurt like that. You focus on it, and he realizes he's hurt. He realizes he's damaged. And oftentimes, it's not beating a man physically, it's beating a man mentally.
And these knife edge chops. Wheeler appears to be having trouble breathing at this point, Nigel. Oh, goodness.
If White wants to focus on the breathing, he should put some pressure, yes, into the midsection. Make it very difficult for Wheeler to get a breath. Fold that rib cage forward. Collapse the lungs. And now putting his hands over the mouth of Wheeler as well. Smothering the champion.
The clubbing forearm to the back, quick tag made. Juice Robinson now back in for the champions. And again, that positioning like you talked about, Nigel, getting immediately in between. In basketball, they call it ball you man. Oh! In wrestling, it's just good cutting off the ring.
Vicious, sudden offense. Oh, he's got style. Rock hard, so they say.
Allegedly, as Juice Robinson. Oh! Ooh. Knees to the back.
Those knees were pretty hard, I would imagine.
The outstretched hand of Dax Harwood. And Wheeler looking for a pin here. 2. And again, those are 2 split-second decisions from Wheeler and Harwood apiece. To go for a pin instead of a tag explains the stakes of this bout. Shoulder to the midsection there. It's Wheeler. Oh, sunset flip tag made to the switchblade. Oh, and he's got Wheeler. He might be looking for the Blade Runner again. Oh, going to the eyes instead.
White better be careful. He can lose a fall by disqualification as well.
Certainly could. Oh, now again antagonizing Harwood. The mental game of chess clearly almost has FTR in checkmate at this point.
Bullet Club Gold trying to work on the vision of the champion. Can he see the title slipping away?
And as White charges in, nobody home. If he would have hit that Blade Runner, you have to think Bullet Club Gold would have the advantage. Instead, didn't go for it. Instead, it's Wheeler fighting back. Wheeler fighting for his life here. Swinging wildly is Wheeler. Pumping forearms. Ooh. And it's Wheeler. Oh! The outstretched hand.
Any hope for the champion? Starting, oh, hold on a second, I spoke too soon.
And a tag made! Hurricane Rana, Dax Harwood's in! FTR, no strangers from fighting from behind. Looking to even things up here in fall 2. It's Harwood full in his team.
This a disaster for the Bang Bang Gang.
Harwood, the freshest man in the bout by a country mile. And these Tenru style punch chop combinations. Ooh. That's White going back to that shoulder, Nigel.
But straight away, Harwood. Oh!
Clothesline, rattling Jay White. Irish whip. Juice Robinson sends Harwood in. Ducks the clothesline. Dax through the legs. Into the corner. O'Connor onto the corner too. Oh! Springboard. Cross body. Could be it. Hooks the leg. 2. Wow.
Harwood going back to basics. Serving him well.
Wrist lock, swing and a miss. Standing switch. Harwood with the advantage. German suplex. Holds on.
Wheeler nowhere to be seen in Harwood's corner. Might have to do this himself.
And Robinson, standing switch. Jay White. Wow! Back jump and a beauty. Dax. Oh! Plants Robinson, brainbuster. 2. Wow!
We got some unhappy Cowboys.
Milliseconds away from a bout knotted up at 1-1. Instead, Harwood has to go back to the drawing board.
What a night of action already, and plenty more to come.
Certainly indeed. In a night where we honor the legacy of the late, great Owen Hart. Calgary coming alive for this amazing tag team.
Oh, wait a second.
For the sharpshooter, Nigel.
Don't you dare.
They were hand-picked, hand-endorsed by the Hitman himself, Nigel. And Robinson.
Oof. Oh. Awkward landing, and look where Harwood landed.
Tag made.
The wrong zip code.
Jay White in now. Switchblade.
Bullet Club Gold, let's not forget there's still 1 fall to 0 up.
Oh! And that half hatch into the corner there. And the cannonball.
Just get out of the ring. Get out.
And you hear
White's out.
White barking cover. 2. The Whites are out.
Oh boy.
Wheeler sensing the danger.
Get ready for it, Ian. I want to see that hut fly in the sky when we crown new AEW Tag Team Champions.
We may be on the journey here. Will we reach that destination? Looking for the Blade Runner once more, Nigel. If he hits it, we'll have new champions in the Saddle Dome. Harwood grasping, gripping, reaching for anything. Ooh. There will be no quarter given, though, from the Switchblade.
Uh-oh.
And Harwood returning volley. Back to that left shoulder.
Oh, boy.
Irish whip now. Oh, White. That split-second movement, the split-second decisions. Jay White, physically one of the best, mentally, maybe even better.
What's going on here?
And
this one's starting to break down. They're taking Wheeler out.
Oh, look at the spike. Pile driver, Juice to the outside.
Wait a second.
No one home. Super sunset.
Into the knees.
Oh, clothesline. 2.
No. Ho, ho, ho.
Harwood in disbelief as he believed deep in his soul the match would be tied up at 1 apiece.
Oh, boy. FTR in for the fight of their lives.
Calling the game plan out. Salute to the sky. It's Wheeler. Has White up. Down in the country past the city limit sign. There was a redneck boogie.
No. Robinson, they can't be pinned.
It's got to be absolutely demoralizing, Nigel.
God rest his soul, even Jay Briscoe couldn't help.
The Briscoes took FTR to their end at last year's Death Before Dishonor nearly 1 year ago to the day in tribute to their late great friend. They're gonna have to find a new wrinkle though to put away the switchblade.
Oh, you can feel it in. The tag title's surely slipping away.
Up top.
Oh.
The chops being laid in here.
A pummeling. Oh, here we've seen this before. If this doesn't beat Bullet Club, nothing will.
Harwood with White.
Here is the power. Will this be the glory? No!
Flash!
Cover!
Can he find him?
Oh my God!
Harwood, he does! We're gonna take a look at the replay here.
Just watch the perfect timing of Bullet Club Gold. They had it scouted again and came within a fingertip, a split second of a split second to winning the titles. This is pro wrestling, and doesn't it make you proud?
Fans, I need you to pick up your phone right now. Call your friends, text your friends. We are in the midst of an instant classic. We are only one fall in. And this match, Nigel, absolutely incredible. I need everybody to reach out and feel if there's anybody alive out there. As Harwood, the headlock, tag made to Wheeler.
Wait a second.
Oh, they struck down. Oh.
Shadow Machine! No!
The winners of the second fall, FTR.
The second fall knocks things up. FTR, the Shatter Machine. And there is no way Juice Robinson was escaping that. Fans, we are now at 1-1. Gotta take a quick commercial break. Third and deciding fall coming up after this. Welcome back to the Saddle Dome. Ian Riccaboni, Nigel McGuinness, the third and deciding fall. During the break, Nigel, all hell break loose here. And the action spilled to the outside. That chaos has continued.
All over the arena right now. Robinson ready for a licking. We didn't see it, but boy, I can feel it over here.
And it's White and Harwood now on the apron. Kick to the midsection. Here comes Dax Harwood.
Oh! No, no, no!
Oh! Oh!
Oh, boy.
That pile driver was the move he used last year to pin the late, great Jay Briscoe, the third and deciding fall of that classic 2 out of 3 falls bout. I have no doubt, Nigel, he thought that would have put Jay White away on the apron.
I don't doubt it for a second. Watch out!
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Get out of the way!
Oh, no, no, no.
No! Oh! This one's spilling all over the Saddle Dome.
Wheeler here to assess the damage, and the damage may be plentiful, Nigel. I believe White and Harwood are still the legal men.
Well, we're going to get some medical assistance out here as soon as we can. Sure, this isn't going to end like this. No way either of these teams will go back. There's an ounce of energy in their body.
See Wheeler here, our great staff, our AEW medical team in to assess the damage. I'm going to try and take a look and see what happened here. Wheeler at least is moving. We'll take a look.
It was Harwood looking for a power bomb of sorts, but instead it was White who pulled him over the top. We couldn't see how they landed, but wait a second. What did I tell you? These men are warriors. They will not be stopped.
Harwood back to his feet first. And through this entire bout, if one thing has been for certain, there's death, there's taxes, and Harwood and Jay White getting it on like two men should. Harwood, oh God. Oh! And this is the level of depravity and violence, Nigel, that FTR will sink to.
Sink to is right. They realize that their AEW Tag Team titles could be slipping away. They will do whatever it takes to hold on to them.
And the winner of this fall will leave Calgary, Alberta, Canada on a night of celebration with the AEW World Tag Team titles in tow. But almost at what cost, Nigel?
One has to think whichever team leaves Calgary with the titles will not be the same.
And Robinson back to his feet as White obliterated on the double suplex on that razor-thin mat. Harwood Wheeler gonna do it to Juice.
Oh! You could see there, very little give. Those mats at ringside as Robinson aching in agony. Good Lord.
Tonight, fans, we are seeing two teams at the absolute top of their game. We will also see the finals of the Owen Hart Foundation tournament.
This is what it is all about.
I'm breathless, Nigel.
The title. The official up to 6 now. 7, no, come on.
And this will take
not like this.
Gold out of this bout. FTR's gonna retain. They're gonna leave Calgary as champions.
Oh, they're not. What guts and determination.
Nigel, if you were any more in the bag for the Bullet Club gold, you'd have your tracksuit on.
Keep your mouth shut. Talk about the match, not me.
Tag, I believe, was made there.
The team's reconvening for one final battle. There's a line in the sand.
The third and deciding fall. Battle lines have been drawn. Third and deciding fall. Bullet Club gold. FTR. Titles on the line. Shots to the midsection. Chaos ensuing, fans. We have to take a quick commercial break. We will be right back.
Oh!
Wheeler and Robinson dumped to the outside, Nigel. Wow.
Wow is right. You can feel the tension.
And the deciding fall on a night where we celebrate the life, the career, the family of Owen Hart may come down to Harwood and White now.
Look at the perspiration, the energy that all 4 men have expended.
Across the jaw, it's White, it's Harwood. on spaghetti legs.
Oh, this comes down to a war of attrition.
These chops almost magnetic. Almost magnetic, Nigel.
We are nearly an hour into this match.
Up and over, Jay White. Oh! Clip to the knee.
Well, that'll do it.
The knee isolated.
Oh!
And White. Basement dragon screw there. The challenger unleashing havoc on the knee of Harwood. And fans in picture-in-picture, we have to take a quick commercial break as White. He may submit Harwood here.
The agony and the pain in Harwood has got to be unbearable. The knee braces on the knees can help, but wait a second.
Robinson clears. He cleared Wheeler. Cleared Wheeler. And they have an open runway to capture the titles. Wrenching in the knee. Harwood trying to power. But he's got no one to tag, Nigel. No one in the corner.
A long way to go. And no one there when he gets there because of Robinson. Oh!
Fans, we are back here in Calgary. Third deciding fall during the break. Nigel decks Harwood in a bad way. White with that death block locked in, the pressure on the knee, no one home in the corner. He had to resort to the ropes. FTR's in danger.
This match is tied at 1 full apiece. The next full will win it, but you gotta believe Bullet Club Gold have the advantage. Harwood is out.
Oh no.
Wheeler is nowhere to be seen. And Jay White, the switchblade, is ready to slice through the champion.
And we talked about symphonies, we talked about cacophonies, and now we may be talking about tuning up the band.
Oh yes! Oh yes! The best there is, the best there was, and will he be the best there ever will be?
White with a sharpshooter, locked in, and that is tight. Harwood facing Bullet Club Gold's corner. Nowhere to go.
Oh, he's thinking about it. Oh, the ignominy. Oh, the disgrace to tap out to one of his idols' holds.
Army crawling, reaching out with every last.
No! It's it! Are we gonna see it?
Just wrenched in. Harwood going to the ropes. White with a momentary lapse.
But the damage was done.
Jay White determined to capture the gold for Bullet Club Gold. We are in hour 2 here. AEW Collision. Ian Riccaboni, Nigel McGuinness. It is the third deciding fall of this great AEW World Tag Team title bout.
Nearing in on an hour between these two great teams. Oh,
straight right hand under the jaw, catches juice. You see Harwood hobbling them. And Harwood up to the top. Open hand here. On Harwood. Fans Tacoma FD. Announcer, the funniest firefighters are on duty and ready for the heat. The burning sensation is back. Tacoma FD new season premieres this Tuesday on True TV.
but the heat now in the middle of the ring. Surely. Oh! But Harwood unable to capitalize.
We take a look at the replay now, Nigel.
Oh, a high angle. From a different angle, both competitors clattering.
And I got to point something out, Nigel. Dax landed on that left shoulder. That might have been just as bad.
5 minutes remain.
We are 55 minutes in.
Whoa! I said we were approaching the hour. I didn't know we'd be that close.
And here comes Robbins. Oh, no tag.
Oh, no, wait a second. What happens? If this remains 1-1, the champions hold on to the titles. Is that right?
Champions retain on a draw, absolutely.
Oh, there's no way. That's not fair.
Oh! Cash sent in.
But hold on.
Look at the
I'm not thinking about a draw.
2 and no!
Jay, there's 5 minutes. You got 5 minutes.
You didn't tag me, buddy.
Sorry. Trying to be as unbiased as I can, but they've earned the titles, Ian.
FTR.
Tell me if I'm telling lies.
No lies there, but FTR with a championship effort in their own right. That is what has made this match so special, Nigel. 2 of the best teams in the world. He's calling for the Switchblade here, the Blade Runner.
This could do it.
Blade, no! Double leg takedown!
Oh, come on.
The magic of the moment!
No, you wouldn't. Oh, no!
Yes!
Okay, look.
Would! Robinson trying to keep the hand afloat of Jay White! Locking hands! Reaching out and touching Switchblade!
Oh! Exhaustion on the part of FTR. Nearly an hour. They were unable to stay in that squatting position that long, and you can't blame them. Good Lord, the pace of those two teams have kept up. I'm surprised they're able to stand on their feet, let alone in that position.
Nigel, we are under 3 minutes left in this bout. The finish line will be here for both teams before they know it. It is up to Bullet Club Gold.
Look at Harwood. He's pulling down his knee pad. Why is he doing that?
That's a sink or swim moment. We know compression is better for swollen joints, Nigel, but he's got something in mind here. High risk, high reward as Robinson maybe looking for pump friction. Oh, that swing out DDT. He won last week with it. Instead, double leg.
Oh, wait a second. Oh, there we go. That's why he pulled the knee pad down. So he could bend better, sit down deeper. Oh no, it's genius, and I hate it.
Robinson, no!
The winners of this match by submission, and still the AEW World Tag Team Champions, FTR.
Every person to a man, woman, and child, ourselves included, on their feet to celebrate professional wrestling in one of the finest tag team bouts we've ever seen.
58 minutes, give or take. If we can, let's see the 3 deciding falls. First of all, it was the intelligence of Bullet Club Gold, breaking up Shadow Machine and then going ahead to secure the first pinfall. That put the tag team champions on the back foot, Ian.
The Blade Runner got the 1, 2, 3, but then the Shadow Machine, Harwood to Wheeler, the greatest alley-oop in professional wrestling, got the 3 count to knock things up. But Nigel, there was one more.
Indeed, and we've seen it a couple of times before tonight. But Dax Harwood, using his intelligence, pulling down the knee pad so he could properly secure the sharpshooter, has secured the victory for still the AEW Tag Team Champions, FTR.
An instant classic. The outstretched hands. Bullet Club Gold has to make a decision. They sent the guns. They made them stay backstage here tonight. Unreal. Hopefully we can chalk that up to emotions running high after one of the greatest tag team bouts we've ever seen here in AEW.
Bullet Club Gold might have given them the titles. They weren't giving them their respect as well. But I'll be honest, they've earned mine.
FTR finding the will to power through. Championship level. Fans, still to come later tonight. The men's final of the Owen Hart Foundation. CM Punk, Ricky Starks. Starks looks to make 6 wins over former world champions, Nigel.
But up next, the women's Owen Hart Foundation tournament. Who will be the winner? Find out after this break on AEW Collision.
Welcome back, everyone, to the historic Scotiabank Saddle Dome. Here tonight's a night of celebration. A 1-hour instant classic tag team bout. But on Wednesday, careers may be shortened in the most barbaric match in AEW history. Blood and guts comes to Boston, Massachusetts, the TD Garden.
The most brutal, the most bloody match in all of professional wrestling.
This is blood and guts!
People like the Elite are a cancer.
Every time we saw you guys hurt, every time we saw you guys bleeding, we felt something in here because we all thought that somehow we were in this battle together.
And they're destroying the world of AEW.
That was our first mistake. Our second mistake, coming out without the numbers. You guys always had the numbers game ahead of us.
I know that they helped to build it, but now they're trying to destroy it.
Pack with the blindside shot!
I'm the 5th member!
Took every opportunity to force us out of our own company.
We still have a 5th member too. Check the screen.
Kota Ibushi, the Golden Elite!
You think we're scared of Kota Ibushi? Have we ever been scared of the Elite? I don't think Kota Ibushi is...
It's the Elite against the Blackpool Combat Club.
Blood and guts!
10 men are going to enter that cage, and they will not walk out the same.
Careers may be shortened, lives changed this Wednesday. AEW Dynamite, the TD Garden, Blackpool Combat Club, the Golden Elite, 8 p.m. Eastern on TBS. What a war that will be. But as we turn from war, we now turn to celebration. The career life of Owen Hart.
The following contest, set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit, is the finals of the Women's Owen Hart Foundation Tournament. Introducing first from Lafayette, Indiana, representing the Outcasts, Ruby Soho.
Ruby Soho enters the finals this year as a repeat finalist, Nigel. But in this bout between 2 former tag team partners, you have to wonder, 2 women who are bonded in violence, will they be able to wrestle here tonight, or will Ruby Soho bring that brand of violence to this bout?
You can bet your cowboy hat wearing butt they'll be able to wrestle.
And her opponent from Long Island, New York, Willow Nightingale.
Eight women in the tournament, now down to 2 to honor a legacy through and through. Babe with the power getting ready to start to battle Ruby Soho for the Owen Hart. Yeah!
And did I ever tell you that I missed you?
I missed you too, Nigel.
Now there's a reason I never told you I missed you. I'm not vanilla ice, vanilla ass maybe, but be that as it may, Willow Nightingale with a big test ahead of her. Ruby Soho has said that history will not repeat itself, losing in last year's final, to your point, Ian, but it was last night on Rampage that Nightingale, whoa, she had a tough match to get here.
Certainly did. Defeated Athena, the one woman that Willow Nightingale has not defeated. And I was in Long Beach, California for New Japan Pro Wrestling when they crowned the first ever New Japan Strong champion, Nigel, in the women's division. She was against Mercedes Moné, who was the Vegas favorite, prohibitive Vegas favorite. The only person in that building who believed she would win that bout was Willow Nightingale, and she was able to cross the finish line and take it there. That could lead her to victory here tonight.
That certainly will buoy her and give her some confidence. But when she lost the title, suffered an injury, which thankfully didn't keep her out that long. But after the battle last night with the Ring of Honor Women's Champion, Athena cannot be 100%.
Nice shoulder tackle there. The Babe with the power. Double bicep flex there. Off the ropes. Nice drop down from Soho. Rolling through Willow Nightingale. Not a page out of your playbook there, Nigel.
You certainly never saw me doing that, or that for that matter. Big hair, big smile, big fight is what Nightingale said. She's certainly in for one.
And looking for the destination to be known as Ruby Soho stomps on the foot. Member of the Outcasts here. Wow.
Outcasts feel themselves better. A lot of the AEW original talent.
Certainly Willow Nightingale has been making her name in ROH, but certainly with this third suplex here, building quite a legacy in AEW as well. Fisherwoman, fingers locked, 2. Wow.
Well, Athena last night, to my earlier point, put a real beating on the left knee of Nightingale. Must have done a lot of work on that knee overnight.
And to that point, Nigel, the match was postponed to last night. It was supposed to occur last week. It would have gave Willow an additional few days rest had she defeated Athena then.
Right, but instead it is Soho who has a good 2 or 3 days extra rest than Nightingale. And is now the riotous.
Bringing that trophy home to the Outcast.
Yes, indeed. And
as Ruby Soho has control here, hooks the leg, cover 1, 2. Fans, this match resumes after this quick commercial break. Stay with us. Ruby Soho maintains the high ground here, Nigel.
Back it up, Ruby. Come on. 1, 2.
And really taking advantage of that middle rope here. And shot to the midsection here. It's Willow Nightingale. Oh, using the hair.
certainly this could be it. 2, but not 3. And Willow Nightingale now certainly on the back foot as Ruby Soho tries to put this beyond the hopes of the Long Island native.
Give up! No! Come on, Willow! That trophy up there is mine, you understand me? Willow, talk to me, come on!
A lot of time, that trash court on the part of Soho can really get in the head of an opponent. Said it earlier tonight, if you're going to beat an opponent mentally, you can beat them physically.
Oof. Oh, big elbow there. Outside leg hooked. 2. And Ruby Soho maintains the advantage here. Kick to the midsection in the finals of the Owen Hart Foundation Memorial Tournament here. It's that beautiful cup, that championship belt.
Telling the prestige of winning the cup.
Battle of the belts immediately following Collision here tonight as Willow with Ruby Soho in a bad way. We'll see the international title on the line. We'll see the AEW Women's Championship on the line. Ruby Soho cover. 2. Of course, the TNT Championship. Sean Spears. I had to double check myself, Nigel. His first title opportunity here in AEW. Couldn't come at a better time, undefeated in his home country.
Spears got to be excited then. Wants that record to continue, certainly. Certainly, Christian Cage, a difference maker.
Ooh.
Be that as it may, you can see the rest of the Outcasts are not here at ringside. And to my mind, that speaks of what confidence they have in Ruby Soho. They realise Soho doesn't need them at ringside to get the job done.
And you see now just taunting Willow Nightingale. Success can be a lonely place, Nigel. Willow has found herself there before. But she is in danger here. Look for that hip attack.
Whoa.
Popularized by her Outcast mate, Tony Storm. Nobody home. Fans, we are back here live on TNT. Aew Collision, the finals of the Owen Hart Foundation Memorial Cup Tournament. Willow Nightingale, throughout the break, was looking to get back in this match, and that Enziguri does it for her, Nigel.
The toe of the boot, as we see there. The prestigious cup. Who will be rising it aloft after this match? Hold on a second.
Ducks the clothesline. And one from Willow. Drive Soho down and back to another. And Willow not afraid to try and win with that big lariat. And these forearms and chop combinations.
Nightingale, well known for that doctor bomb. Does she have the strength? Oh!
Big elbow. First rope on the inside. It's Soho. So no! Oh! And Willow with the stampede! Hooks the leg! 2, the smile stampede gets 2.
And my late great countryman, Davey Boy Smith, popularized the running power slam. Spent plenty of his time in Calgary as well. Wait a second!
Oh, nice drop down for the cover here. 1, 2! Ruby Soho, cover. 2! Aubrey Edwards, perfect position to make these fall counts here. As Willow off the ropes. Oh, goodness gracious.
Right into that forearm strong. Oh, as did Soho. Oh, boy, this doesn't look good.
Oh.
Can get Soho up.
Soho trying to fight her way out. Victory roll, legs crossed, 2. Whoa, 2 count there. Just a 2 count.
How huge would that have been? If Soho could have hooked it, she was trying to grab absolutely everything at that point.
Trying to avenge last year's loss. Spinebuster holds on to the ankles. Maintaining control here. Oh, single leg grab.
Here we are in Calgary. Home of the Storm Academy. Ron Storm popularized the single leg Boston Crab.
With the Owen Hart Foundation Memorial Cup hanging in the balance. Soho able to get to the ropes. Oh, and now what? Oh, come on. That spray paint, Nigel.
Well, Nightingale doesn't know about it. But Soho's got to be careful because the official's watching.
Oh, and Aubrey Edwards looking to adjust the ring apron. Oh,
that Willow Nightingale.
Give me a break, Nigel. Oh, to the eyes. Soho. Oh! Delivers the kick, cover. 2 and... Ooh. Wow. The no future kick could have been it. We've seen her win in AEW with that before, Nigel.
I'm not sure if you could have called that a kick out, but whatever you call it, it was enough for Nightingale to get her shoulder just off the mat. But this now, Ruby Soho's match to lose. Using her intelligence and...
Oh, come on. Back again to the extracurricular activities for Ruby Soho. Oh, swing and a miss. Pounce. Willow with the pounce on Soho. Daylight opening. Nigel, it's the Babe with the powerbomb.
Winner of the Women's Owen Hart Foundation Tournament, Willow Nightingale.
On a night where we celebrate one of the most gregarious, heartfelt, genuine men professional wrestling has ever seen. A woman who has spent her success often in silence, alone. Tonight, she finds herself surrounded in the love Owen Hart would have provided. And on stage, Nigel, there he is.
And where she's going straight for the Owen Hart Foundation Cup. And there, Cowboy Tony Khan, representing Calgary, representing Owen Hart with pride. And how it must feel for Willow Nightingale as the tears start to flow.
We've gotten word that Tony Khan will present the men's winner with the trophy as well, and then Martha Hart will join us during Battle of the Belts for an official ceremony to honor Owen Hart. But Willow Nightingale, absolutely incredible And fans, congratulations to Willow. Right now, though, we're going to take a look at what has led us to the men's final. We'll start with Ricky Starks.
Let's see how Ricky Starks advanced in the tournament. This story was all about how QT Marshall got involved in the match. First of all, to the betterment of Powerhouse Hobbs. But here, getting involved was not to the betterment of Hobbs. A distraction and a cheap shot from Starks, allowing him to spear Hobbs and pick up the victory. A very happy Ricky Starks.
And right now, fans, we're going to go to Tony Schiavone, who last week met up with someone who was not so happy.
Okay, I'm out in front of Powerhouse Hobbs' locker room. I want to find out what happened in that match against Ricky Starks. QT and Harley. What happened out there, guys?
Schiavone, I have more important things to deal with than worry about talking to you, okay? Shut your mouth.
Guys, come on, let's follow them in here. Come on.
Dude.
Find out what
Powerhouse,
happened.
I'm sorry. Listen, you know me. You know me. Just think about everything we've been through. There is no way I would intentionally do something like this and cost you the Owen Hart tournament. I was literally telling her, turn around. How stupid can you be? Turn around. You had him beat in the middle of the ring. Powerhouse, since day one I've told you, my word is my bond. What do I have to do? I gotta find the biggest and baddest in all elite wrestling, huh? And knock them out just to prove to you that everything I said is true? Remember, your word is your bond.
Well, can you crush QT Marshall's word? Be that as it may, absolute Ricky Starks has the biggest match of his career. Can he level up and defeat one of the most controversial superstars of his generation? Our main event tonight.
But before we get to the main event, Nigel, tag team action on the way.
All rise for the kings of the Black Throne.
With a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first at a combined weight of 504 pounds, honoring the House of Black, Brody King and Malachi Black, Kings of the Black Throne.
Fans, this tag team battle will take place right after this quick commercial break. Don't go anywhere. The Kings of the Black Throne on the way. Welcome back to Aew Collision here live on TNT. Kings of the Black Throne, Brody King, Malachi Black. Here tonight, Nigel, adorned not only with 2/3 of those trios championships. You see Julia Hart there, but also La Mascara de Andrade El Idolo.
That's right, they misappropriated the mask that is sacrosanct in Lucha Libre. Very dark, ominous feel has enveloped the arena.
Certainly has. Brody King. We have Artemis Spencer, Randy Myers here. Tag made.
Look at the size of King.
Just monstrous. Absolutely monstrous. Tag made. Malachi Black coming in. After that tag team bout that we saw, Nigel, you got to think the team's now lining up, maybe seeing a target on FTR after that war.
Well, who wouldn't after that kind of a war of attrition? The tag team champion's going to take some time to recover. Certainly Malachi Black. Oh, watch out.
Looking for the black mask right away. Instead, it's Malachi Black here. Oh, look at that inside. Cradle 1, 2. And into the knee bar here. Of course, fans, still to come. Our main event is coming up next. Ooh, Ricky Starks, CM Punk. Who will meet the moment and capture the men's end? Oh, goodness gracious of the Owen Hart Foundation Cup. That is our main event. We've been assured by TNT, our good partners at TNT, that will have as much television time as it needs. We will have a winner on the men's side of the bracket. As Brody King up and over, tag made. And oh!
With ease. Oh! The kings of the Black Throne are ready to put away the peons of the kingdom.
2 with the bridge.
Oof.
And Nigel, that was a mistake. That is a mistake and a half.
Certainly was for his tag team partner, who's now going to suffer the wrath of Malachi Black and Brody King on the outside.
I understand these opportunities don't come every day, especially in Calgary. But sometimes you just have to live to fight another day. And to me...
Take a look now, Malachi Black.
He's got his eyes affixed to the step. No! Andrade El Idolo. Hablo español y inglés rápido.
The end.
Black Mass. 2, 3. The 3 count occurs.
The winners of this match, Kings of the Black Throne.
Almost all but a formality at that point, Nigel. Kings of the Black Throne remain dominant. Mask in hand like the trophy they view it is.
But this story to be continued. El Idolo wants his mask back. And surely it's only a matter of time until he gets it.
Julia Hart looks on. El Idolo would do anything to get the mask back here tonight. Your victors, Kings of the Black Throne. Fans, this Wednesday night, a huge card in front of us. And Nigel, let's hear all about what's coming up next.
All right, TNT Championship on the line. Christian Cage is champion and his championship title. Is he ready for Sean Spears? And then the AEW Women's title is on the line. Can Stony Storm hold on to it when Taylor Valkyrie comes? And then I hope you got your protection because Calgary becomes Scissor City. Calgary Stampede. And then Lance Archer is coming for the AEW International title. Can Orange Cassidy hold on to the belt?
And Wednesday on Dynamite, Nigel, a match that shortens lives and careers. Blood and Guts, Golden Elite versus Blackpool Combat Club. And the finals of the Blind Eliminator Tournament. Sammy Guevara, Daniel Garcia takes on Adam Cole and MJF. The winner in 2 weeks will face FTR for the AEW World titles here on Collision. The FTW title on the line as Hook the Champion defends against Jungle Boy Jack Perry. There's a special Rampage this Friday. Royal Rampage returns to AEW Rampage. But coming up next, the final of the Owen Hart Foundation Men's Tournament. We will see Punk Starks here tonight to crown your winner.
Your Collision main event is the finals of the Men's Owen Hart Foundation Tournament. Introducing first from New Orleans, Louisiana, weighing in at 210 pounds, Absolute Ricky Starks.
Tonight we will find out if the destination was worth the journey. With 5 wins over former world champions Nigel, Absolute Ricky Starks looks to make number 6 the biggest one yet.
A huge opportunity for this young man. His opponent tonight says at the top the air is thinner, the water is deeper. We will find out whether Absolute Ricky Starks can sink or swim.
His opponent from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM
times over recognized as a world champion. 24-3 record puts him among the best records in the history of AEW. CM Punk enters tonight's match with both tailwind and headwind, Nigel.
And with a big smile on his kisser, CM Punk loves this reaction. Have you ever heard a more divisive, vociferous,
I just wish the fans at home could feel what we're feeling right now. Positive, negative, the energy, the moment, the magic of this moment that is upon us in celebration of one of the all-time great professional wrestlers and human beings, Owen Hart. Fans, following tonight's men's final, Dr. Martha Hart will join us on Battle of the Belts to present both Willow Nightingale and the winner of tonight's men's Owen Hart Foundation tournament final, with the cup and championship belts honoring the winners of our second annual tournament, Nigel.
What an amazing night here in Calgary. The energy from the first minute to the last has been off the charts.
The bell rings, and history is upon us. To learn more about the great work the Owen Hart Foundation does, go to owenhartfoundation.org. Support the mission of Dr. Martha Hart as we celebrate professional wrestling in the finals of this tournament here. Exchange of wrist locks there, side headlock takeover. And oh, look at that, the struggle there. Punk gets the position, but Stark's able to swing the legs out, Nigel.
And again, the side headlock takeover from CM Punk. Simple, basic wrestling, but very effective. You can feel the energy, the excitement here in Calgary. Hold on.
Beautiful side headlock takeover. To me, the question, Nigel, is Punk has had this reception, this reaction before. He's almost grown callous to it, grown used to it. Ricky Starks, I don't know that he's been put in this sort of situation. He's defeated world champions, 10-3 in AEW title bouts, but I don't know that Ricky's ever faced this.
Well, there's no one like CM Punk. There can be no doubt about that. We talked before about how influential this man has been in his career. Cover and just a kick out there. And that's what Ricky Starks has to contend with here, because forget about records, forget about wins and losses. The mere presence of CM Punk is enough to shoot anybody off their game.
Ricky Starks, doing media leading up to this, said that CM Punk is the biggest star in professional wrestling. Shoulder tackle there. Oh!
Starks mimicking go to sleep. Perhaps saying he might try it on Punk, or he's going to avoid it. Certainly interesting strategy in this point, in this match. Both these men want to honor the late great Owen Hart, a man who was certainly a renowned prankster, but also renowned for his innate wrestling ability, one of the best to ever do it. A great family man as well.
And look at her hip toss here. And Punk gets Ricky Starks out of the outside. Fans, a reminder, we will stay with this bout as long as it takes to determine a winner, even if we go into the Battle of the Belts.
What about that reaction?
And this might be the first time that Ricky Starks has looked on his heels. Look at Punk. And fans, as Punk has the advantage on Starks in the finals here, we have to take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back in picture right after this.
Well, Punk playing by the rules thus far. But if I know Punk like I know Punk, there's more to that than just opening the ropes for his opponent.
And back to the collar and elbow. A wrist lock here. It's Punk shoulder to shoulder. And those grueling matches that Starks had against Juice Robinson, Powerhouse Hobbs, he may have seen a bullseye that was created there on the shoulder.
Ooh. Certainly Starks had some tough matches coming into this final, but then so did CM Punk. What about that match against Samoa Joe? Good Lord.
And how about the bout against Kojima back at Forbidden Door? As Starks seemingly has found an opening here in the shoulder. Ooh! Into the buckle. Just collapsing lateral press. Gets only one.
Calgary doesn't seem to...
See the wrist lock here. Ricky Starks now, second rope on the inside. Divided crowd. Likes that rope walk, Nigel. Not going to get it here, though.
Oof. Starks stunned on the top rope. Dangerous position when you're in the ring with a man like CM Punk. Punk, a little tenderness in his back, perhaps. Certainly the wear and tear of the years in professional wrestling. Punk clearly on top. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
And here the backbreaker. Punk with the tunnel vision, able to focus through all the noise, the commotion.
Punk loves this sort of reaction. It's the ego of CM Punk. And let's be honest about it, Ian. You don't get into this job if you don't have an ego. And one of the reasons Punk has been as successful as he has is his ego is as profound and prolific as his in-ring success.
Driving Starks into the turnbuckle there. Punk has maintained control here. Ricky Starks needs to look for an answer here, to respond here. And we are back live. Collision, TNT. Punk maintained control throughout the commercial break, Nigel. Ricky Starks, though, may have found an opening.
Certainly needs to push the advantage now that he has it. Against a veteran like CM Punk, he won't have it for very long.
And fans, some quick breaking news has been communicated to me by Tony Khan himself. Jushin Thunder Liger in the house tonight.
Whoa!
He will present the winner of the men's and women's tournament. The trophy honoring the Owen Hart Memorial Foundation men's tournament. Right after this bout, Ricky Starks dumps Punk to the outside and strike a pose.
Jushin Thunder Liger, one of Owen Hart's great opponents. Liger spent plenty of time in Calgary, knew Owen Hart very well. Certainly will be an honor to have him present the trophy.
And what a great match it is to honor the legacy of Owen Hart. Just a celebration all around. And Starks returning the favor, Nigel, inviting Punk back into the ring.
Punk not taking it. Now here is the mind games. If you're Ricky Stark, what are you thinking now? Why didn't CM Punk take that offer? Is he looking for a different opening? Is he angry at me? Has he got something else in mind?
And that's the tunnel vision we spoke about before we went on the air, Nigel. Punk has it, but we're not sure if Starks has found it yet. Punk can eliminate the noise. He can get that laser precision focus and focus only on the task at hand. It was your words, Nigel, the ego of CM Punk that drives him, but also it's the preparation and determination that's going to be a tough hill for Starks to climb.
Yes, indeed, and you can prepare as much as you want physically, but mentally, sometimes that only comes with time.
Second rope on the inside.
Oh, an ode to the Hitman. I think Punk was doing it as an homage to honor Bret the Hitman Hart, but the Calgary faithful seem to have taken it a different way.
They seem to want Punk to go back to Chicago, where we'll be on the 30th, and then on September 2nd, Collision as AEW takes over Chicago, including All Out Sunday, September 3rd at the United Center, and there's that side rush and leg sweep to float over, just like the Hitman has done, Nigel.
There's no doubt about it. CM Punk has studied Bret the Hitman Hart. Both his style, his moveset, his pacing, his ability. Punk believes perhaps that he is the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be.
Certainly has the credentials to speak to that as the fans rallying around Owen Hart. That's what it's all about here tonight. Celebrating one of the all-time greats, the legacy, the passion, the humor, the compassion. Oh! I have never in my life been a part of any situation where opinions differed so greatly, so almost with such polarity, Nigel.
That is CM Punk to a T. And the CM Punk, it's fun to be O-V-E-R. Look at this. Here we go again.
Looking for it a second time. Taking some time. It starts though. Maybe 1 second too many. Fans, Ricky Starks has taken the advantage of the final, but can he cross the finish line? Don't go anywhere. We have to, wait a minute, cover here one. Fans, we have to take a quick commercial break. We will be right back with AEW Collision.
Ricky Starks now has certainly turned the momentum around in his favor in the match. But can he push it? Can he find something in himself, to say, yeah, I may not have the history of a CM Punk, but I'm as good as this man now.
Oh.
Perfect.
That taunt. Ooh. And in fear of wasted seconds, wasted moments, start creating his own here.
Not sure what I'd call this emotion on the face of Ricky Starks right now. It's certainly not frustration, but he's perhaps second-guessing where he is, perhaps thinking, what do I need to do now? Perhaps thinking, I didn't expect to have CM Punk down and beaten at this point in the match.
Nigel, with all due respect, I read that just a little bit different. I think Ricky Starks, who has been here before, grinding the elbows into the spine. We talked about his pedigree in championship bouts, the big moments. He knows this could be the biggest moment, and he's keeping that game face, that poker face, calm and cool and collected.
There can be no doubt about Ricky Starks, who was able to get a victory over the Ocho. Chris Jericho, no less. Certainly will be buoyed from that experience.
Starks on the apron here. Punk in danger. It's Ricky Starks. Oh!
Damage to the hip. Ricky Starks willing to damage himself, to damage Punk more. Cover
here. 1, 2, and it. 2 count only. Ricky Starks trying to meet the expectations he's created around himself. Trying to meet the legacy of Owen Hart, standing in with the man who he calls the biggest star in professional wrestling. Whoa! Big boot there. It starts. Oh, stun gun! Stun gun on Starks! Punk in control here. Aew Collision returns live here in the historic Saddle Dome on TNT. CM Punk gained control in the finals of the Owen Hart Foundation. That signature running knee, Nigel. He's got Starks in a bad way.
This has been an incredible matchup. The final of the Owen Hart Foundation men's tournament. Ricky Stark had the advantage for the while, but was unable to put CM Punk away. Unable to put the punker in real danger. CM Punk will not make that same mistake when it comes to Ricky Stark, now that he has the advantage.
Big boot! Ricky Stark's here!
Am I going to eat my words? Whoa!
Oh, satellite DDT blocked by Punk. It's Starks now. Punk, the first man to his feet.
Wait a second.
Yeah, great use of leverage in the Lamai Stroll. Two! It's Starks! Two quick falls there, two near falls. Punk swinging a kick there. Connects in the midsection to Starks.
Punk certainly showing the wear and tear, not just from this match, but the matches prior in the tournament to get here.
And up the ladder again with that knee, right under the jaw this time.
Paying dividends. Oh, hold on a second.
Short clothesline countered. This time, satellite DDT, plants Punk. Shoots the half, hooks the leg two. Ricky Starks almost pulled the cup. Almost raised the cup.
Take a look at that face, and that face too. Starks realizes this is an opportunity
of a lifetime. He needs to get urgent. He needs to feel the moment, the pressure. He needs to let it release and finish it here, Nigel.
Way up top.
Oh! And Punk now. Punk now with the barn door wide open. Hammerlock into the clothesline. Could be it. Two and And Punk nearly walks away with the Owen Hart Foundation Cup.
Well, that's the youth and the vigor of Ricky Starks. And that face tells a story, doesn't it?
Certainly does. What an amazing shot by our amazing camera crew here in AEW. That is what it's all about. As Punk mounts Starks.
Resorting to fisticuffs. Calgary's trying to become behind Ricky Starks now.
Clothesline misses. Oh! Torso to torso. The breath driven through both men's esophaguses and out of their mouths.
Speaks well for Ricky Starks. He had the same idea as one of the true veterans of the game in CM Punk. But it is Punk who is back to his knees first.
Starks following close behind here. Punk driving it through the jaw. It's Starks retaliating, volleying back.
CM Punk said he was back here in AEW until someone else could fill his boots.
And will it be Ricky Starks, Nigel? Will it be absolute Ricky Starks?
Whoa! Getting the better of that forearm exchange. Punk is barely moving.
Irish whip now into the corner. Starks follows in. Catches Punk. He's caught Punk. Punk hanging on for dear life.
Oh no!
Bret Hart's original finishing move, the pile driver plant Starks.
But Punk slow to cover. It was Starks. He'll do it.
Cover! Two!
Whoa!
And that may have rattled the vertebrae, the spine of CM Punk on the way down. A high impact move for Punk as well. Gesticulating for the go to sleep.
CM Punk's found a second wind. The wind of change not blowing for Ricky Starks, seemingly.
The clutch lead Starks up. Could it be? Starks with desperation, with the clutch slipping away. Avoids the kick.
Spear!
Oh, Punk gets to the outside. And Punk gets to the outside.
Well, whether it was serendipity or veteran experience, CM Punk has earned himself some respite.
And we are up to a 3 count there. Starks bringing Punk back into the ring.
He's trying again.
Fall out of steam, gets Punk.
Oh, no, wait a second.
Front face lock, front face lock.
Oh, he's got it. Guillotine from the mount. Oh, no, the foot's on the right.
Oh,
well done, Ricky Starks.
By a literal shoelace. A literal shoelace keeps Starks' Cubs' hopes alive.
The benefit of all those big matches that Ricky Starks has had is paying off here. But CM Punk will not be deterred. This man, as I have mentioned, is ready to put this beyond the hopes. Looking for the Hurricane Rana.
All the way up.
Got it. No.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. 2. Oh. 2 and Punk. Starks. 2. 3.
Got it.
Winner of the men's Owen Hart Foundation Tournament, Absolute Ricky Starks.
Oh-ho! What do you say about that, Ian?
A career-defining victory. Let the streamers fill the Saddle Dome.
Well, you saw it as well as I did. Clear as day on the camera. Ricky Starks grabbed the middle rope to get the advantage. In my book, that shows gumption.
Ricky Starks able to find, by any means necessary, a way to win the Owen Hart Foundation Men's Tournament Final. The biggest win of his career by far. Fans, for Nigel McGuinness, I'm Ian Riccaboni. Happy wrestling, everybody. Stay with us, though. Battle of the Belt 7 continues right now, here live on TNT.